Bokajote, hey, come and see what I've got in store for you today. Hello, I am Beverly, and welcome to Bokajote. And that's just an acronym for Box of Chocolates and Jill of all trades. That's me. So, box of chocolates because you never know what you're going to get, including hairstyles, if you can tell. And Jill of all trades because I am so grateful God has blessed me with a varied interest and the ability to do quite a few things. So, I get to use this channel to share the things that I love and that God has blessed me to have the ability to do. So today we are going to learn how to make this super cute little bookmark. If you don't want to dog ear your pages, or let's say you get a book from the library or you borrow a book from a friend, any of those reasons, or if you just want a little cute bookmark, this is a great option. So it has a back that's square, and then it has this little pocket that has a triangle, and you literally just slide the page that you're on into the little thing, and you have an incredibly cute bookmark. Isn't that adorable? So we're going to learn how to make this today. So I am going to show you the materials that I have. I got this material from the dollar store, well, Dollar Tree. And here are some other, material options that they had. They have actually quite a few, but this is the one that I chose and that we will be using today. It's $1.25. I got, obviously I have needles that I got from Hobby Lobby, and they were $1.49, and this is for a set of 12. And they have the big eye because I'm at an age where trying to get that little thread through a tiny needle is not happening. And then I got these different colors of thread from the Dollar Tree. I got this from Pop Shelf, and it's just, adds a little bling. That's where the B is. And then this is a foam felt sheet that I also got from Pop Shelf. And then this is the cardboard cardstock that I also got from Pop Shelf. So I will be using cloth scissors. Remember, if you're cutting cloth, only use your scissors for cloth. That keeps them sharp for a long time. And then I have some to cut my, cardstock as well. I have a ruler and I have a pen. So those are the things I use, as well as an iron to kind of iron out my material, make it nice and flat, and then a towel that I just use to iron it. So to make this cute little, what is the thing called? What is it? To make this cute little bookmark, I'm sorry, I had a senior moment there. First thing I'm going to do is get my material measured out to the size that I need it. So I want it to be 4 by 4 in total when I'm done with it. So I want to measure actually 9 and like 4.5. That way that gives me a little room around to be able to, to be able to have some extra when I'm sewing it. So I want to measure this by 9 and then 4.5. And then I'm going to just draw a line here on this. So I have a nice straight edge to cut it. All right, so we're just going to cut this out and see how crisp those scissors are. See, you hear that sound? I don't know if you can hear it or not, but it's nice and crisp because I only use my cloth scissors for cutting cloth. And then I want to iron this out because I want it to be nice and flat, okay? So that's why I have the towel here on my table. And I just iron that out so that it's nice and flat. Like that, and then I'm gonna turn it inside out to be able to sew 2 of the edges to be able to stick the cardboard inside. All right, so I'm gonna bring this closer so you can see what's happening. So that was the first thing. I had to measure out my cloth, I had to cut it, iron it out to make it flat, and then turn it inside out. Okay, so we've done that, and then now I'm just gonna show you how I hand sew. If you have a sewing machine and you know how to sew the edges, totally, obviously do that. That's going to save you a lot of time and all of that. But if you don't have a sewing machine, this is what you need to do. So I'm going to bring this very close. You don't need to see my face. You just really need to see my hands and see what's going on here. So with this, I already started it. And this thread is very close to the color of this material, so it may be hard to see. But what I'm doing is I already, like I said, already started, and so I'm just going between where I ended before and coming back through. And then again, you're just going to go between the lines, the little thread lines, and then come back through. I hope this is making sense. You're going to go between and then come back through. And what that does is it closes up all of the holes so that when I turn this inside out, it will not have any gaps. All right. And again, I'm just doing both sides of two sides of this. So I'm just going to continue for a little bit. And I hope you're really able to see what is going on. So I'm going to go in between where I ended and come back through. So I'm going to do that all the way across, right? Once I've done that, this is what I will end up with. Okay, so I have, and I've turned it back inside, I've turned it right side out, and I have one open edge that I can take my piece of cardboard, here, let's back it up. I could take my piece of cardboard and slip it in there, and it's going to be tight, but you want it to be, because you want it to be super fitted inside that material. And then you have that. So the next thing I need to do is cut my piece of felt so that I'm going to be able to get that triangle that I need. But to get the triangle, I need to start with a square. So we're going to measure that out, and we're going to do that 4 by 4, just shy of 4 by 4, because this, once I sew it, it will be a little bit less than that. So just shy of 4. Okay, and 4, and then I can cut that out. And because this is a material, I can use my cloth scissors to get a nice clean cut, because this is going to be seen on the outside. So I want to make sure that I get a nice clean cut. And then I'm just going to use my ruler and go diagonal. I'm going to take it and go diagonal to be able to get 2 triangles. Okay, so I'm going to lay that down and draw my line and then cut that straight across to be able to get 2 triangles. Okay, so now we have our piece of foam board, well, our little poster board inside, or cardstock, and then we've sewn 2 edges, and now we have our little triangle. And so we have that open edge, and that's where we're going to start. So we're going to put our triangle on the open edge and on one of the other edges. And while we're doing that, and I have one that I've already started, so we're going to put that there and put that there so that it gives us that nice corner like our finished product. And I've already threaded my needle so that you didn't have to watch me do that. You put the you put the thread through the eye and keep going. So how you want to do this is you want to, obviously you got to start, and you're going to push it through. And if it goes to the cardboard, that's okay too. But you want to definitely go through the felt as well as both pieces of the material. You're going to go through, and then you're going to come through. So it's going in through the front and the back. And once you do this, to get a nice little edge, you just take it through and pull it. And I'll show you that again. So you're going to go through the felt, go through both pieces of material. And actually, while the needle is right there, wrap your thread around and pull it through. And that gives you a nice little edge to it. Okay, so I'm going to do that again so you can see. You're going to go through the felt and both pieces of material while the needle is still there. You're going to take the thread and go around the needle and pull it through. So I'm going to do that a few more times so you can see. Go through all 3 pieces. Actually, I should have done that while the needle was still in there, but I didn't. It doesn't matter though. Just as long as you take that thread around the needle, you're going to get the same little look. And I'll show you up close in just a second. So I'm just going to keep going for just a little bit to make sure that all makes sense. Take it around and pull it up. put it in, take it around, and pull it up. And what that's going to do is give you a very cute little border around the edge of this triangle. So I'm going to show you up close. So hopefully you can see the little edge right there that it makes all the way around. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I hope you can. And then you do that to the rest of this side and that side. And then this is what you get. I just added a little bling to it, a B, because my name is Beverly. But you can do whatever you want. You can add whatever little embellishment you want. If you know how to embroider, obviously you can embroider on it. But it just makes a super, super cute little bookmark to, for any of your books. So I hope you will give this a try. Please don't forget to like, to comment, to subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any of my future episodes. But again, this is Beverly Kane with Boca Jote. Hey, a new episode every Monday. Thank you for joining me, and thank you guys for those who have already subscribed and who continue to come and see me every week. Bye.